Okay, we are live on all channels. Okay, the power keeps going out. It's 10:11 here in Dallas. We did have a crazy storm. Never would have made it. Made it through. One person died. Jesus Christ, bless the lady's family. I think she was in the garage, so the wind was blowing really crazy. Blew a crane down onto a building. All the cars crashed. It was just a mess. I was driving in the storm, you guys, and it was a disaster. It was like trash cans flying, trees, and it was scary. I literally thought I was going to get blown off the freeway. Oh, I heard more. I was like, oh God, is that another storm? No, that's somebody like doing something with dumpsters. So anyway, yesterday was quite the traumatizing situation. On the real, you guys, I thought this is it. Like we were right in the middle. If you go look at, what's the girl named? The Pat Smith. If you go on Instagram and look at like Pat Smith's page, I was right there by there. I know where they live at. Just right there by there. That's where I was. It was like, you could see the devastation. It was insane. Sir, of course my battery's about to die. So anyway, I did it live yesterday. I was going to live to you guys because I told you guys that I'm going to tell you guys about this. And yes, I'm in my robe for those of you that are new. It's the nighttime and I'm getting ready to go to bed and I just caught the spirit of live. Let me tell you something. Move when you feel it. However you feel it. And if you're going to do it, be bold and don't be trippy. Now, I want to tell you guys about this because this is currently on sale for $47. Normally, $98 is what everybody paid. I showed my receipts to show you guys that it generated, $7,400 or something like that. And then I never sold it again. It just went like silent. And the reviews from that product, I was looking through and people were like, it's a really good, it helps break through so many things before you start focusing on other bigger products. So I was like, I need to bring this back and get this into as many hands as possible because it answers so many questions. But I want to have a conversation as well because you guys know I love to give you value at first. Hello, I'm Lakeisha Michelle. I started in my background's in the beauty business. I created a 6-figure salon business here in Dallas. Then I moved to LA, didn't know nobody, didn't have nothing but 3 months rent and did it all again in less than a year. And one thing I know for sure with, money and just working for myself, one thing I've learned with whatever the business is and whatever the product that I'm selling is that it's a few things that you need, right? And the rest is you. It's all about your hustle and you putting in the work. And I've been able to help so many entrepreneurs online and offline. I love working offline. Some of you guys are so focused online. I work online and offline, meaning live events and stuff like that. But I've helped people do the same, create 6-figure salon businesses, 5-figure salon businesses. I've had people, even just people that are making $1,000 a week, in their beauty business or in their online course business. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about the fact that the basics, the key things that I have used no matter what I was selling. I used to sell mobile apps. I was selling them for $2,000 a pop, selling websites for $250 a pop, plus, a retainer, selling sunglasses. I mean, I sold a lot of stuff over the internet and I would always do it in person. So I would do my sales. I like to do online and offline because I can just get to people quite faster offline. And then I invite them to my online. So one of the questions that everybody always asks me is, how are you building your online? I talk to people in real life. I don't avoid people. Some of you guys need to hear this right now. You're avoiding people and you're trying to have a business and that doesn't make any sense. Boop, doesn't have any sense. Pillow talk about business. This is so beneficial and cute. Oh, that's what we're going to call it. I know y'all I love when y'all name my stuff. So like, is this what we're doing? We're going to call this pillow talk. Do I need to go get my bed? Okay, next time I'll be in my bed. I'm going to set it up real cute and stuff. Okay, so we're going to talk about my favorite. I love marketing and sales. I love it. I'm obsessed. I don't know why. I love studying business models, even before I ever got into teaching and sharing what I know now. And listen, you guys, the reason why I'm so passionate about sharing is because nobody told me. So I had to figure out so much stuff the long way. But even before that, I would read tech magazines and just all kind of magazines that were not in my industry, because that's how you learn. That's how you grow. I just was obsessed. And I learned so much from just studying other business types. And I became obsessed with creating passive income. I became obsessed with time freedom, location freedom. I'm now able to work anywhere in the world. I don't have to be anywhere at any time. I can wake up when I want to, do what I want. That was not an accident. And the more I listen to people, I'm like, I'm smarter than I think, because I really pieced this thing together. Okay, I was just guessing, and I really got clear. Here's the thing: I got clear on what I didn't want. And so as a hairdresser, I was tired of trading time for money. I love being a hairdresser. I will never not do hair and makeup. Don't ask me. I'm not doing yours. Okay. I teach it online in Short Hair Boot Camp. And I believe that hair is an amazing industry. I never want to leave it, right? But I definitely wanted to shift how I was actually, being in the industry. And so I began to just study business models and model millionaires. I looked at how millionaires are having passive income, and everything that kept coming up was real estate. I'm like, I ain't even do no real estate. I have no interest in it. I don't have the attention span for it right now. So then I learned, just through trial and error and just through always sharing my thoughts, how I could really go further helping people. And I didn't know people that had problems building clientele. I am never afraid to go get a client. If I was selling these robes right now, you would be buying. If I was selling anything, these earrings, these nails, you would be. I love marketing and I love selling. Everybody gets into business and they're trying to hide because they feel like they're not ready. They don't want nobody to judge them. They don't want to talk too much or brag about themselves. They don't want to be whatever, yada, yada, yada. It's just so many things. And you want to know how I know? Because I literally survey my audience all the time. That's another thing, you guys. Super survey your audience. And that way you're not guessing what people want from you. You literally can just print it out and create. Like, these are surveys. Number one biggest challenge: consistency, anxiety, no clients. Biggest challenge is overworking, no clients. Scary, fear. Everybody just gives me all this. Customer satisfaction, clientele increase, getting quality people, getting booked, policies, getting clients, getting clientele. So I look at most of my audience. They love, you're always selling your nails. Correct. Because you are what you wear, and people want to do and buy and have. Why do you think Rihanna just posted? Who saw the picture of Riri Fenty in the leopard suit? Why would she post that? You just want to be like her. I was like, I need to find an outfit like that. I ain't got nowhere to go. Can't be wearing that nowhere. But I'm just saying, why does Beyonce look, if what you look like didn't matter as I sit here in a robe, then, then nobody would be selling anything. Why does perfume have like sex campaigns? Because you just think you're going to be like a sex pot when you put the perfume on. I mean, this is just true. Anyway, moral of the story is I decided to look back at what were the consistent things that I use what are the consistent key tools that I use every single time, all the time, over the last 10 years of marketing myself and selling. And I compiled them into this, I call it my 6-figure toolkit. Okay. Now, a lot of you guys are not beauty professionals, but you're going to be able to learn from this. Why? Because first of all, I learned how to do business, not from beauty professionals. I learned how to do business from an old white man. Let's just be clear, who were not nowhere near the beauty industry. And I love that. I'm grateful for that. I learned from like people who were nowhere near, like I would just learn. And then I would take that and apply it to my business. So for those of you who always watch anyone and say, does this apply to me? Do you have a business? Business is simple. You are literally trading something of value for a profit, right? And you need to figure out what the business model is. What are your key activities, key resources? All of those things that's business, whether it's a beauty business, whether it's, again, we're selling physical products, whether you're selling a coaching service. And I've had all these different types of businesses. It's all the same game, y'all. It's all about how many people can you get in front of? Can you close the deal? How are they finding you? You want to be able to attract customers, which brings me to my first conversation, customer attraction, YouTube. YouTube literally changed my entire life. You guys see that Whitney Houston hologram tour that's coming up? They interviewed me twice, and interview is an understatement. I was like, she was almost apart, okay? Several times. And it was an amazing experience. Why? They found me on YouTube. That's just something random. It has nothing to do with the beauty business. But my point is that YouTube attracts people to you. I was minding my business and they called me. So many people have called me. I've gotten booked for so many things that have nothing to do with nothing, that I was even thinking about, because it just falls out the sky because of YouTube. YouTube is Google. I keep telling you guys, everybody's like, oh, I'm not tech savvy and oh, I'll get there. I don't know. Like, if you guys can pay attention, if you follow any celebrity, they're all moving heavily towards YouTube. You have to pay attention to what's actually happening. Again, I always use the people that I think are the most common: Will Smith, J-Lo, A-Rod. I mean, Gary Vee, if you follow him, he's always been on YouTube. But like in general, like you see more popular people pushing everybody to their YouTube channel. Why? Because YouTube is lit and you don't need 1 million followers to see transactions. I don't have 1 million followers. I have like almost 27,000, maybe 28,000. I don't even know. I can look. But at the end of the day, that you don't need a lot of people to create a consistent revenue. I created my paid membership subscription from like my regular base. I have 26,917 subscribers. Shameless plug. Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. YouTube.com/Lakeisha Michelle. So you want to be on YouTube. And in this class, I show you how to create your channel quickly, right? Get started and stop with this. People be wanting an award when they create the channel. Boo, you barely got started. You just created the channel. Okay, let's be clear. Every time you have a Gmail account, it's creating your YouTube channel. So, I mean, I know y'all want a pat on the back, but that's like having a baby. Like, holla at me 18 years, right? Because you barely got started. It's a whole slew of stuff. So same thing with YouTube, like create the channel, but then how do you post so that people can actually find you and start booking and buying and validating that they want to do business with you before you ever have a conversation with them? You want to attract customers. Somebody type in the comments, attract. So YouTube was my bread and butter. It was the thing that I did before I even knew what I was doing. And it blew up my business. I went out of town. Somebody saw my video. I don't know. It started blowing up. And then people started coming to me from the internet. And I was like, OMG, this is amazing. And so I literally just figured out what I did and I kept doing it. Right. And then what I noticed the most about YouTube is that you guys are quitting too soon. You make a video. You be like, oh, nobody saw it. Nothing happened. I'm sorry. You're supposed to be there just because that's where you're supposed to be. Consistency. Come on, somebody. Put in the comments, consistency. It's not your job to figure out when or where. It's your job to just continually show up. So we go through what's important and then how you should position everything. And then the next thing I wanted to tell you guys that I use all the time, and literally it's created more than 6 figures. I mean, like even in a given day or week, you guys, sales flyers are everything. How many of you guys are creating sales flyers? Some of you guys, let me show you what I'm talking about. How about that? Monica just joined. Hey, Monica. Thanks for purchasing. So, hold please. Okay, side note. Did you guys get the new Chris Brown CD? It is insane. I mean, it's not a CD. It's just a song with him and Drake. Somebody tell me they love the song with Chris Brown and Drake. I don't want to play no games, Hey. Okay. Keep it professional. Psych, because I am not that chick. Okay, so you guys see all these different, you want to be able to create flyers for your business that sell different things, right? And so this is how I look when I get dressed. You want to be able to use these flyers to post on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your YouTube page. You can print these out and pass them out. So how do you create a sales flyer? This is not a sales flyer. This was just an image for a class. But how do you create flyers and images that sell, right? And so I actually walk you through a checklist on how to do that. What needs to be included? What's the link to join the class? Let me show you. It's on LakeishaMichelle.com. I don't want to play no games. Okay, let me give you guys the link. Okay, tell me you guys have heard this song. If you guys have not heard this song, I can't even deal with life right now. It's just everything. It is literally everything. Okay, let me give you guys the link. Class is $47, by the way. So listen and learn. If it feels good, grab it. Thank you, Tiny. I love you. So here we go. Back to what I was saying. The sales flyers. These are massive, you guys. These are super, super massive because that's what you're using to grab attention. And on social media especially, and in real life, you need to have something that you can pass out to people. Or what if you're at an event and you just need to text someone your flyer? When I was at CVS, it was so funny because they were like, oh my God, we love your makeup. And I said, oh, I teach makeup classes. And I said, can I text you guys this flyer? Because why? I won't follow up. Hey, did y'all buy that class yet? Can't wait to see you. I'm following up. Half of you guys are leaving money on the table because you're scared to follow up. You don't want to bother anyone. What is the energy of starting a business and you're like, I don't want to bother anyone? That makes no sense because you're in a business to serve people. So you have to ask them, do they want your service or your product? And it's their choice to say yes or no. You don't need to feel a way about it. Don't be Drake. Feel away, yeah. Feel away lately. Do I have any Drake fans on here tonight? Or am I the only Drake fan? Drake and Breezy are definitely top 5 when it comes to current people. Making these flyers, there's a strategy to make them actually sell, right? What are you putting in the captions? Where are you getting these images from if you're not going to be the quote unquote model for them? I give you that class and you go all the way through how I create my flyers, what works, what doesn't work. And I'm not just making this up. Like, you guys, I have paid tons of money to learn half the stuff I'm showing you. And then you have a checklist. So every time you make a flyer, a lot of times we don't see consistency in business because we are reinventing the wheel. So I have a flyer. So you have a checklist because you don't want to forget certain things that are important, right? And so, because then you go try to do something again, and then you're like, well, it worked this time, but it didn't work that time. Psh. Okay, so then we have the business card section in this class. Now, let me tell you guys, everything I'm talking about comes with the video. So you're buying a digital version of what I'm showing you. This was just easy for me to actually use and talk with. So I just went to the store and had them make it. But you can also go to the store and have yours made because all I did was print it on my printer and then go get it binded. Okay, so for some of you guys, you want to start a little business where you make binded books? I'm just saying, it's your life. This is really exciting. I can make a whole journal and just have these for sale. So, business card creation. Business cards are business cards. You need them. I use digital cards because, again, I like to follow up. Some of you guys will shy away from that because you want to hand the card and run away. You cannot avoid people in business. Who honestly has been avoiding people in business? Let me just see in the comments. If you want more clients, that means you need to beef up your marketing and sales. Look at your pricing because you either need to have more people or go up on your prices, right? But either way, you got to market yourself, put yourself out there, be seen. And you also have to make offers and have selling conversations, meaning someone says, I'm interested. Can I ask you questions? I think I possibly might buy, right? And so you are dancing between those two lanes and you never stop. Remember the rule. Who remembers the rule? If this hand is marketing, we're from the South. Southern people wave at everybody, don't matter what's happening. There's nothing to Google. I made that up. Digital cards, meaning I created a flyer on the sales flyer that I'm telling you guys about. It's the same thing. I just make it a business card size and I text it. That's digital. So I didn't print it out. I'm not printing anything. It's 2019, you guys. I hate when somebody give me their card. I travel way too much. I just want to take a picture and give it back to you. That's what I do. I'm like, oh, let me take a picture and I give it back to you. Because the reality is that card is going to go in a stack of cards that I never get to. By the time I get home, I don't know. It's too much. So it's really smart if you actually, people love the digital. They be like, oh, wow, digital. Okay. So you literally, you make the card and then you can text it. Or you can get it printed. It's up to you. I don't print mine. But we have, again, the checklist of things that you want to put on your cards. Back in the day, like 7 years ago, my business card just had my name, my phone number, my website, and it had all of my social media. It had YouTube, Facebook. It had all my social media. Because I'm like, I would just tell everybody, just follow me on social media. I would literally 30 cards a day. Follow me on social media. Follow me on social media, right? And this is before I had a following. So for those of you who feel like whatever, then just get out of your own way and get out of your head, because it's not about you. It's about them being able to connect with your business and how you help them. How do you help people? Every single day, you should be thinking about, how do I help people? Who can I help today, right? And so, again, YouTube, why do we need YouTube? Because people, they're Googling like 40,000 per minute or something like that. Here we go again. I got to get the statistics because I like to be factual. How many people Google? And the funny thing is I'm Googling to figure that out. But 40,000 searches every second. 3.5 billion searches per day. What if you were a hairdresser and someone searched black hair stylist, Los Angeles. Okay, let's see who comes up. Let's see who comes up. Let's see which videos. Oh, this is wide open real estate. Who's in LA? Let me go back to LA and crush it. I do it so fast, it's embarrassing. You guys, it's really embarrassing. I just don't feel like sitting on my feet doing the hair. That's the problem. This is why I just don't do the social experiment. My video is still number 2, number 4, number 5. You guys, my videos are still popping. But it's just like wide open space. Nobody consistently posts. You post one video and then you back to the grind, slaving behind the chair. Post all the time. Every single time you do hair, every single time you do makeup, every single time you have a client, you should think about it. Even if you don't get to it, you should be thinking, I need to post this before and after. And you gotta do it so that it's not some big event. I see people stopping their whole service. Come on, hold on, girl, turn your head. Come on, do this. Your client, if they're not prepared for that, you're just getting on their nerves. Ooh, guess what? I should just make some Cinnamon Toast Crunch right now because it's just calling me. I looked up and I saw Cinnamon Toast Crunch. My kids been here. So listen, you have to put yourself out there all the time. Like even today, I didn't live stream today. And I was like, you know what? I could just do it right now. I felt that I should live stream, and here we are, darlings. I literally was about to just be real comfortable. But I just came and live stream because I know that you guys will love this. I didn't even know if anybody was going to show up. I don't think about those. If somebody shows up, cool. If they don't, cool. The right people will be here, and that's it. So, income tracking. You guys, you can actually plan your money for the year. Hello. Plan your money. How are you going to get there? So, and also pay attention to the money. Like a lot of times we're frustrated in business because we're not noticing. We can't tell when there's been a dip because we haven't been tracking. We can't tell when there's been increase because we haven't been tracking. Not that you become obsessed and live from this space of oh my God, am I making money? But you just need to know because business is numbers. How do I grow? How do I know if I'm growing? Is I'm tracking the numbers. Somebody put in the comments, track the numbers. So there is a whole lesson on that. Again, if you're just joining, each of these classes come with a video lesson. You can grab it at lakeishamichelle.com. It's $47, and each of these classes are worth well over that, you guys. I mean, these literally are the things that I do consistently. I'm gonna YouTube consistently, period. I'm gonna post videos everywhere, let's be clear. But YouTube is bread and butter, and people are sleeping on it, and that's my favorite platform. Of course, I'll talk about it. And it brings me clients. It literally attracts clients to me. So if you be consistent on YouTube for the next year, and you say, I'm gonna post 4 videos a month, even 4 videos a month, right? And you use the formula, in a year, in 2 years, like literally, you're gonna be like, wow, people are calling me. How many of you guys, if any of my YouTube clients are on here right now, people will be calling you. That stuff adds up. How much is a client worth to you, right? So I see you guys saying track the numbers. Yes. The actress here in Atlanta purchased a big business card to get attention. What actress? What girl? Who did? How do I help people? Who can I help today? Yes. As a designer, I try to get many of my clients to convert to digital cards. I mean, it's just like if I'm at an event, prestigious events, people be saying, where's your card? Nobody says that. Where's your card? First of all, people now go to their social media. They're like, social media, what you on? IG, Facebook, what's your poison? Right? And then it's so funny because when I say I'm a YouTuber, they be like, I just want to get on YouTube. Okay, tracking expenses, income. So your daily income and expense trackers will really help you elevate your business, you guys. How do you know how much money you're making if you're not like looking at it and not being obsessed with it, but just know, boom, 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 keep moving. Because like you shouldn't go to sleep if you know you haven't been making no money. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Why you sleeping, dog? You sleep, what? What's going on? Okay, so how do you pay yourself? This was a big deal for me that actually helped me see more money because who would have thought paying myself, that needed to be a whole video by itself. It does. When I realized that I could pay myself, it blew my mind because I was just bringing in all this money and just paying everything from like, I had a business account, a checking account, and I had whatever. Oh, really tiny? That's crazy. So I didn't know that you can pay yourself, you guys. And that was such freedom because at first it hurt to like start separating money. because I didn't have the money to separate, because I was living in I was living in the wrong set of numbers, like wrong set of numbers. I projected completely wrong and I didn't know. And so when I started to look at what do I want my ideal lifestyle to be? What does it actually cost? So what does Lakeisha Michelle's check need to be from the business? Then I adjust my goals towards that. That was an eye opener for me. So within 6 months, that's how I was able to, I went and sold my car. I bought a bike. I moved across the street from the beach in a high rise because I adjusted my priority. I looked at the numbers. Numbers don't lie. So a lot of times people waiting to live this life that looks fabulous. And although, darling, it's quite the fabulous thing, the whole penthouse thing. But it's not that hard. It's really not. Even the travel. People message me all the time. I wish I could travel like you. You can. Just like I decided that that's what I wanted to do. And then I just adjusted my life. You can too. I don't care if you have a corporate job. That is not what they give you an income. That's just one stream. You need to have multiple streams, and you need to know that you can increase when you desire to, and you seek to, and you do so. So part of that is planning out what does that life cost? Let's dream. Let's have fun with it. Let's not be stressed out about it, right? I see you guys saying track the numbers, track the numbers, track the numbers. I got a box of that Cinnamon Toast right now. Right. Look, all my Cinnamon Toast Crunch fans. I love it. I may sometimes not talk to everyone, but I do make it a point to put myself out there more. Yeah, guys, you can't be in business and be quiet. That makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. Like, how do you expect people to know what you do unless you tell them? Or put mechanisms in place like YouTube. That's a long-term goal. To me, YouTube is like real estate. YouTube is my employees. When I'm not talking, every morning I wake up to people saying, oh my God, I love you. Oh my God, can I get this program? Blah, blah, blah. They're doing that. I'm not lying. Like, look at all them YouTube things. Like, right? These are comments. It says, you are awesome, beautiful, and funny. Oh my God, I do. This is great advice. Oh my God, can I do the challenge? And they be trying to buy stuff that's old. But you know, it's all good. It's all working for me. They're signing up for, even if it's just a free email list, they're coming into my world. And then I just keep showing up here, right? This stuff is important. So if you guys are wondering, you just joining, this is on my website right now, lakeishamichelle.com for $47. You're getting a bundle of classes for $47, which originally sold at $98. The value of this is insane. Like, what is YouTube worth? Everybody that I've built YouTube channels for or that have done it for themselves through my program literally get clients to this day. So if I took 10% of every client that came from their channel, player, put your pinky rings up to the moon. It's worth YouTube alone. YouTube alone. It's insane, right? Think about it. If a client comes in, every time they meet you, they're giving you $70 and they come in 4 times a month, 2 times a month, and doing that for 10 months out the year, I'm gonna need my 10% times 50 clients, right? Anyway, just so you can understand value, because a lot of times, you guys, we have to understand the value that we provide. It doesn't mean you got to super overcharge. I still try to give everybody the hookup. Miles Monroe says 7 to 8 income streams. I mean, almost in these days, you just need, I want them all. Like, have your starting number and just know that there'll never be a cap on my income streams. Hey, Keisha just got finished practicing and popped in and say, hey, Travis, what's up? What's up, brother? Where were you practicing? So here's the worksheet that teaches you about paying yourself. Because for me as an entrepreneur, I was just confused. Dave Ramsey put me into fear mode. And then everybody else was just talking from a perspective of a set income. And so I just wanted, more clarity. And so I learned from Mike McAllowitz. I do like Dave Ramsey. I like him. But I think parts of how he is, first of all, sometimes when I watch his video, he just seems a little mean. Like, he be talking to people like they stupid. I don't know. Part of me be like, hey, hold on, player. You're doing too much. So anyway, Mike McAllowitz sealed the deal for me. He gave me clarity. Once I read his book, everything Dave Ramsey said started to make sense. Everything that I read from everyone else started to make sense. So never knock anybody's advice, right? And then for all my beauty pros who want to create an experience in the salon. Some of you guys people come in there and it's just dry, whack, boring. There's no flow. You need to have an experience so people want to come back. If you're just like any other Jenny on the block, like, that's whack. They have no reference of memory. They can that's like going to those nail shops that are like, it's going to be $25 pedicure. Who cares which one you go to? They all going to give you that good old scrub. Like, there's no significance. What's the difference from those nail shops that charge the little $25, whatever, and the really luxury ones that are like really, really fabulous? They have an experience. How do you cultivate an experience within your business? You guys, you have a business. Like, that's so exciting. People are coming to you and you're helping them. You're literally helping them solve a problem, right? And so you, as the owner, put on your CEO hat and think about, how can I create an experience so that they want to come back? A lot of you guys are so, I have most of my business actually comes from repeat customers. I be having to tell people to stop buying stuff. Why? Because there's an experience that comes along with it. And so you don't have to be anybody but you. You're already equipped to design and give whatever experience comes out of your soul, but it's necessary, you guys. Somebody put necessary in it. That's too hard to spell. Put experience in the comments. Put EXP. EXP. I'm like, necessary, NEC. Never mind, girl. I don't know how to spell it. Okay, so listen. I thought I was the only one that felt like that. Yes. Cultivate an experience. Correct. Y'all stop laughing at me. No shame. Jazz vocabulary with Travis, gotta bounce. Oh, love you. So yeah, y'all. Okay, so there we go. EXP. Correct. Don't nobody got time to type it on that. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to give y'all too much homework. Okay, so next thing. So we go through, how do you design the experience that you have in your mind? You are the creator. You have a vision for what you want it to feel like when people walk into your business and when people leave your business. Or if you're online, what do you want it to feel like as you are dealing with your customers, right? And so you get to create that, but you have to think about it and write it out. You guys, what doesn't get written, someone sent today in my mastermind group, they were like listing all the things that they wanted to get done. And I said, do you have a date for any of these things? And she's like, no. I was like, exactly. These are all the things that you want to get done, because the assignment that she was doing in my class, that was part of the assignment, but she had so many things that I'm like, you can knock this stuff out in no time, but you have to have a date. That's like paying off debt. Everybody said they want to be debt free, but we need to know our debt freedom date. Like, what's the date that you're going to be done with this? What's the date you're going to be? I can literally pull up a spreadsheet and be like, okay, I'm done with that on August 23rd. I'm done with that. Like, you need to know what the date is, okay? Break it down so you have a little more excitement in your life, because when you look at long date, you be like, oh my God, this is annoying. But if you just break it down, it's like perfect, right? And so yeah, I'm done with that. So we talk about creating an experience, and I give you an example, and then you do your own, right? I'm just giving you the tools so that you guys can add these elements to your business. It will give you a 6-figure business every time, I promise. Like, I don't care what you're selling. Like, I don't know. I sell internet classes now. Same scenario, same products. Okay. Now here's for my beauty professionals, getting clients in and out of the salon. That's a big one. So there's a whole lesson on why y'all got people stuck like Chuck, like LA traffic. Like, I can't. Atlanta traffic. I cannot reel is the way. Exactly. You guys can get this at LakeishaMichelle.com for $47. Ask me any questions below too. We're talking marketing. We're talking marketing and sales. So there's a whole lesson. Remember, each of these come with a how-to video. Okay. You get instant access when you log in. And this is all about getting clients in and out. How does it happen? When I tell you your clients will love you for this alone, this is going to increase your income, because you can claim a higher price when you do this. I can't stand going somewhere and I got to sit down and wait because you overbooked and underpriced. It's whack. Just be high priced. Even with my nail techs, every nail tech that do these bling nails, I be telling them all the time, your nails are too cheap. You can get 10 of me and do a few a day and make what you made doing less people. And we ain't going nowhere. Like, what? And you'll still have your regular people, but understand that, your flow, your salon traffic, and even if you're not in a salon, if you're doing a service business, if you're a dentist, whatever, and you have appointments, having people waiting all day is just whack. Whackity whack, whack. So I go through an extensive OMG. It's going to make you so efficient. Here's the link, you guys. The link is at LakeishaMichelle.com, but I'm going to put it in the comments too, just give you the direct link. Appointments only, right? And it makes you so efficient, and you're less hired, and you make more money. You're happy at work. Don't you guys want to go to work happy? Like, oh my gosh, and not be tripping. You need to feel like you just kicking it with some homies. Like your job, that's that experience. I literally sat down and wrote out, how did I want my clients to feel as a result, and how do I want to feel? Like, what's my mood? I want to feel joy when I walk in. I want to look at beautiful things when I walk in. I want them to come in and just feel like the queen that they are. And so I'm going to design an experience around that. Once I map it all out, then I can just figure out what things I need to get. And then I put a date on them, and then I get them, and then I just deliver the experience every time. And you have checklists, right? On what you say to each customer. I mean, you have to CEO your business. You have to put in operating procedures, SOPs, okay? This is all corporate lingo, but it definitely applies. We're not exempt. So, creating experience. So hopefully let's recap for you guys that are just joining. So if you're just joining, I'm going through some of the lessons that are going to be that are in this six-figure toolkit. And it's all about, I wanted to just put a bunch of classes together that I knew would help you when it comes to marketing and selling, right? And so I actually thought of something really, really cool I'm going to add. For one, YouTube, okay? YouTube is going to give you customer attraction. I don't know why I didn't print the Instagram one, but there's an Instagram class and a YouTube class in there. So my Instagram still sells to this day. Short Hair Bootcamp Instagram sells my online short hair classes. Okay. Now, before I was doing that Instagram would bring me clients. I will tell you, I'm not trying to no shade to Instagram, but YouTube clients are better than Instagram clients. No shade, Instagram. Do it yourself, and you're gonna see your YouTube customers are just more. That's a different. It's funny, and every time I say it, people go, "You're right." Instagram is like a younger demographic. They like to hop around. They like whatever. YouTube, you get more longevity type clients with longer wallets. Okay. So anyway, not to say anything about Instagram because I love it all. I love it all. But I'm just saying, you want to definitely not sleep on YouTube. So I included that because YouTube changed my life, and it changed everybody's life. Like, it's huge. It's a big deal. We're talking about sales flyers. So using YouTube, using flyers on digital flyers online and offline to promote yourself, right? Very simple, but people are not doing it. Like, these flyers are amazing. You throw those in between videos and written text, and you got content all week, right? And so I go through what these flyers, what are important things that you want to possibly include. And these are the things that actually help these flyers convert people into customers. Now, if you want to get this class, you're getting a bundle of classes for $47. The cost of what? One client. Business card. Create a digital one, send it to people when you're out. You could be somewhere right now, somebody say, what's your information? And they want something, then you can give them your digital card, which I love because you can follow up. The money is in the follow-up, you guys. The money is in the follow-up. How many of you guys have had conversations last week about somebody who possibly wanted to do business with you and you forgot to follow up? I'm a consultant for Pure Romance, and trying to get people to have parties for free is hard. First, that's a definite statement, and we have to remember that when we're saying something is hard, like that we're blocking off. Even though I get what you're saying, you definitely want to change the language and go. I'm learning how to get these. What'd you say? How to get these people to have these parties? Like, I'm learning. I'm excited to learn. I'm on my way to figuring it out. But you can't be like, oh, this is hard, because that's just blocking you energetically. Even when I know the products are great, how do I get them to party with me? We have some amazing products. It's a free ladies' night. How do I get myself out there? Right. So is this like, what is Pure Romance? Is it like pleasure products? What's that? I don't know what that is. I got to have some grounding so I could get ideas of what you could do. What is that? I don't know what that is. So you got to tell me so I can give you a real example versus speaking hypothetically. But in general, when it comes to parties, or anything like for network marketing, stuff like that, you want to just speak to the benefits. You're looking for the woman who wants what? I don't know. Digital cards give you quick access to contact info immediately. Exactly. So in the lessons, I'm teaching you guys how to do this stuff. LakeishaMichelle.com. You guys, let me give you this so you can't get the link. Let me give it to you again. I don't wanna play no games. Give you my last name. Y'all gotta get that briefly. Like, I can't even deal. you got it. Oh boy, you know I was gonna like this song. He sent it to me. I was like, this is how we starting the summer off. Okay, I just put the link again. You should be able to click it. Starshima, beautiful name. So, I need to see how to increase my income to pay myself and not spend as soon as I make the money. Right. I believe in increase. Like sometimes we're looking Freeman. Free, what up? Is it on repeat or what? I mean, it is just jamming. Breezy, he just got my whole life. I had literally got my whole life. I love it. I'm glad I tuned in. Super helpful. Good. Is this helping you guys? Let me know. Let me know. That makes me very happy. I love doing stuff like this. I feel like you guys be onto this late night stuff. Are we late nighters and not early morners? I'm an early morning. But I think judging the numbers, that's why we do. That's why we look at numbers. Judging the numbers, this late night stuff is popping. Okay. A whole lot of comments came out of nowhere. You're welcome. You gotta tell me what the products are. I'm happy to help you, Keela. You have to tell me what the products are so I can actually give you a real example. But when it comes to network marketing and inviting people to view an opportunity, you just literally speak to, I'm looking for the person who wants to lose 10 pounds in 30 days or your money back guarantee. They're gonna be like, oh, and be like, okay, will you come hear this opportunity at 7:30 on Tuesday in Cedar Hill, Texas? And this is a yes or no. And it's all about how many people do you speak to get how many yeses you need. Because at the end of the day, if you get enough people in that room, there's a closing ratio, right? And you get better at closing, which means selling, people getting actually buying. You get better the more you practice. So even if one person shows up, that's okay. Get ready for the next time. And you just make it a habit. This is the time where I talk about this product and here's the benefit for the customer. And remember, when you're selling benefits, you guys, benefit is what the customer's going to get. Like I made a song about it for my sales class. Benefit, tell them what they're gonna get. We're so busy talking about our stuff. There's 47 pages in the book, and the book is binded by gold letters and blah, blah, blah. No one cares. Like this book is gonna teach you how to pay yourself so you can pay your daycare bill and your rent and have some money left over. Oh yeah, I need that because I need to pay my rent right now, right? This book is gonna teach you how to make a sales flyer that you can post on Instagram with the right hashtags. And people find you and then ask you if they can buy your products or not. Oh yeah, I don't need that, or I do need that. People just decide, but you have to speak to why they would use it, right? This class will teach you, boom, like you speak to the benefits. Cool, bedroom accessories. Yeah, girl, it's just about branding. Like who don't need to get that freak on with their man? And ladies, people think it's taboo or whatever, but at the end of the day, create a private group, add a bunch of women who want to feel sexy, who want to, beef it up in the bedroom and literally do all the talking in the group. I think a lot of times, people shy away. They don't want their friend to see they liking your pictures and stuff. Now that's real because, we classy in the streets. So create a private group and invite them there. And you can do digital. Why do they need to come to your house? I don't want to leave my house. Show me what the toy is, girl. Let me see if I'm going to get it done. I'm not using the toys. I'm just saying this is the reality of what's actually happening. Let me see the book. So I printed this out. You're going to be able to print this if you want, but everything's digital. So each lesson comes with a how-to video. This is $47 right now, you guys. The sale will be over this week. So grab it. It's going back to $98. We already did $7,400 some dollars for everybody that joined. We already did the sale. And I mean, people were just like, oh my God, this is so good. There's so many yummy classes and how-to classes. Speak to the results and the outcome. Yeah, all day long. Speaking of outcomes, I show you guys one of my favorite ways to reach goals. And it's so simple. And I paid $10,000 to, really practice this with a mentor. And it's really, this is a mixture of all my mentors. And just a lot of this stuff, when you look back, it's like, this is common sense. But we go deep on how we grow. Oh my gosh, it's this chart right here. So good. So good. So if you have problems hitting your goals, how many of you guys need goal setting support? You want to actually achieve, maybe it's growing your Instagram. Maybe it's growing your clientele. Maybe it's, and we break that down because grow my clientele is vague. Okay. Like we got to go deep on what are the ways and strategies. And then what are the steps that support getting that strategy done at what time, and then let's schedule it. And so I go deep on that stuff, you guys. This technique is golden. And so it's in this class as well. And another thing that's in this class is the Halle Berry how-to. So for all my short hair lovers, if you haven't joined Short Hair Boot Camp yet, you get to sample it. And if you know you want to create, let me pull up a picture so you can actually see it. If you know you want to create hairstyles like this one, then you literally get the how-to video in this class. So all of these classes are individual, but they're bundled together. So you may just be joining for maybe 2 classes, still worth $47. So, because a lot of you guys are not hairdressers anymore. My audience is, shifting. But this is one of the classes. If you learn this style and use these strategies, you don't need nothing else. I ain't trying to do all that stuff everybody doing. That's cute and all, but I mean, at the end of the day, this right here gets you to the top, boo. Your top, your version of what the top is. Okay, I usually say, who do you know that loves to have fun, loves to party, and loves free stuff? That's not gonna convert. I see you guys buying. What up? I see you guys buying. So that's not gonna. I'm not trying. And y'all know I'm very blunt. In the comments, who got excited about that statement? So let's help her fix her statement. Let me see. Let me shout out some of you guys that are buying. I don't wanna play no games. I bet I don't give you my last name. No, you're tired of the same damn thing. Yes, Breezy. You got it, girl. You got it. Ooh. My voice is dry. It's too late at night to be doing all that singing. Can't even sing a song right now, Lord Jesus. You got it, girl. You got it. I got mine. Welcome, Starshima. If you joined and you already came back, let me know in the comments. So, okay. Keela, are you still on? We're gonna help Keela with her product. Hey, Keisha, this is Shakisha. What's up? Boom. Please truly need your programs, clients, variables, Excel template. Keisha, loved your enthusiasm about the numbers. I love it. I love talking about the dough, if it ain't about the money, don't you? I do. And you know why I love it is because when I grew up, we didn't have no money, and people still have fear of, not having enough, or they have this, my passion, my heart goes out, when I see loved ones thinking that their job is the only way to be successful or whatever. Like, you are the way to be successful. Like, God created us. You are already a success, right? You made it, right? So I'm just always like, my goal is to just show everybody how to increase and how to use the tools that are free. There are free tools you can use, right? But people don't value free, right? And then the other part is, we go to the homes of the hostess. They invite their friends. I provide the food. Yeah. I know how the house parties go. The money is good, but I don't know when I have parties with. Well, yeah, you have to know your demographic too. Like for example, Isogenics, a lot of, it's not trying to be funny. You have to know people. Like, if you look at network marketing companies, and I'm answering a question in the comments, but find the advice that fits your business. You have to know who the person is that can afford it, who can buy it. Like, do people have money to buy this? Like, so for example, Isogenics is appeared to be a higher end product. You don't see a lot of Black people in Isogenics. You see a lot of Black people in, what's the one that tea? What's that tea one? I forgot that tea. You see a lot of Black people, Hispanics in Herbalife, and you see a lot of, what is the one with the tea? I forgot. Anyway, it's a tea. And why? Because it's cheap. It's low barrier entry, right? And so you have to, that's not being funny. It's just looking at the reality. TLC, there you go, Total Life Changes. And I think that they're all great companies. I think Isogenics is the bomb. It's a premium. It's Louis Vuitton, right? And I believe that the products are just of high, the quality of it is insane. The transformation I went ahead and made the investment. And when you really look, it wasn't no difference in my money. The average person doesn't pay attention to their numbers. So they don't value the fact that you just shifted your grocery money. That doesn't make sense to a Black person who's struggling, or who living check to check, acting like they're not struggling, right? So that's a demographic, that's a cultural difference. Seriously. And that is the reality of, or like TLC, you can go take $300, enroll, and start selling the tea in your trunk of your car. That speaks to people because they see the money. Like they're like, oh, okay, I can make my money right back. Because there's a fear of, oh my God, I just let the money go. I can't afford it. That's ridiculous, but that is the reality of, and when it's an amazing product line, right? And so you have to know the demographics. If you think that selling to X lady, whatever color, whatever age, whatever, target her and don't be apologetic. Like, be cool. It's business. Business is to serve a customer. Like, it's not personal. It's not like whatever. Our story is the same. I feel like I still live in that space, but I always feel like I'm not supposed to be here, but I feel like I can't consistently stay unstuck. And you just got to figure out what are the beliefs that's driving us. Like, again, when money leaves your hand, do you panic? Like, when you know you're making an investment, are you panicking about it? Like, you let it go. You excited to do it. Then you let it go. And you're like, oh my God, how am I get it back? Oh my God, I don't know how to get it back. And then you start self-sabotaging. People be mailing me talking about, I need to cancel, $12 or $20. I'm like, that's not going to help you save no money. What are you going to do with $12 or $20? Cancel the program because you don't want it. That's cool. But I need you to know that in general, like, you're still going to be in the same position and you're going to feel even worse because now you keep decreasing and declining versus getting into an increased energy. Like, and looking at how can I actually design my life on my terms, In my hair company, I always talk about the benefits, but it's only so much I can say. Is it better to talk about the result, like growth? Yeah. So what are your benefits? A lot of times people don't know what benefits, everybody has a different definition of benefits, right? So for me, when it comes to sales, I always tell everybody, I tell y'all this all the time. If you've been following me, you should look at QVC, HSN. You should look, who made you buy something? What was the language? The good salespeople allow you to see yourself using the product. They tell you what's going to happen. What, like, oh, girl selling the what you call them? What's the proper term? Because I'm about to say something inappropriate. Let me find a proper term. What is the proper term of these things? Where did it go? Bedroom accessories. If you're selling bedroom accessories, somebody might say that's a touchy topic. But listen, some couples are in a little drought right now. They need your support. You got to look at like you out here saving lives and marriages, boo. So you have to really drill into who's the woman? What is she experiencing? You're going to have different customer profiles. The woman who she needs to beef it up because she's just boring, right? But she wants to, but she don't really know how. Anybody, because that's kind of new for some people, right? Some people don't have that conversation. The other people who, you have all these different conversations that you can have, but you should be looking at, after, learning about these products and using them, like what happened? Your passion went up. You felt sexier in the day for no reason. Like, what, girl? Give me some details. What my life gonna be like after this? Make people see how their life's gonna be after they use it, right? Now, at the parties, you can get a little more whatever. But again, you could create a Facebook group and you can have a live stream party every night selling those. You could literally have a live stream party every night in a private group, right? And just talk about your products. And that's a safe space. They don't have to leave their home. They can order online and you racking up, right? And then you can also present the business opportunity. What's up? What's up? What's up, you guys? How do you know what? Okay, so somebody doing your sales pitch. For those of you that are just joining, we're talking about sales and marketing. One of the products is bedroom accessories. Do you know your pleasure level? Per romance party can help you discover what you need. Let me get your number, invite 3 to 5 friends. Still too, I don't know. I would be like, what are you talking about pleasure level? So it's an interesting conversation. How about you ask your girlfriends, like, what's the languaging that you use with your girlfriends? To me, sales is a natural conversation. So if my friends say, what's your pleasure level? I'm like, what are you talking about? I just start thinking about Janet Jackson. Pleasure. I don't know what that means. So 12 days, 12 classes. Yes. Because when we sold it for $98, that's what it was. And I didn't change the name of the course. That's it right there. She's saving marriages is good. See, saving marriages. How are you saving marriages? Girl, I'm putting the boom back in the bedroom. Boom. Ah. Okay, you guys. I'm sorry, I got a little excited. I forgot about that song. My love will be waiting for you. Okay, so this workbook comes with, each of these PDFs come with a video. Listen, it's $1 billion business. So you in it, boo. Learn the language and work that out. See everybody getting excited. Y'all laughing, but y'all know that's real. Put the boom back in the bedroom. Oh, yes, girl. Are you tired of being boring in the bedroom? Are you doing the same thing? Are you just you doing the same thing looking for new results? Girl, let me show you how to spice it up. What we got? We got accessories. We got clothes. When you put that on and you be standing out, girl, we got how-to videos. We're going to see, add something with it too, girl. What can you add with it that goes? Because some women literally just, if your mom ain't never told you nothing, you ain't had that conversation, you ain't got no homegirls to put you on, you don't know, you know? And so I as a beauty professional, I've done over 1,000 some women, you know, clients' hair, and sex comes up all the time. And most women, they all go, and then when you really start talking, they're like, what? And how I do that? I'm trying to that. That's what the conversation is. But I'm just saying, I keep married people married and single people safe. Boom, there you go. That's funny, real talk. Right. Okay, so we're done with the conversation. Some people like, what in the world? Me and my girl just talking about that. Seriously, in the salon, I had so many women. I mean, I was just blown away. Hell, I want to have a class. Anyway, you guys are nuts. This real talk. I don't know why people act like they so holy that that's just not what's happening. You got 5 kids talking about close your mouth. What? Closure. What? Really? Okay, so you so comfortable with the camera. Because you know that I love my daddy. My daddy always tell me like, who gonna check me, boo? Like Sheree. My dad literally raised me like that. So my brain doesn't naturally go to what will people think, you know? Maybe around some stuff, you know, but not for nothing like this. I ain't worried about it. Like what? Because I really know and truly believe that you just attract people that rock with you, you know? And then the hood part of me is, if you don't like me, cuss word you. And that's the hood part. Lord bless it. Make the cuss words go away. I did good because I just said the cuss word. I just said the word cuss word. I didn't say the actual cuss word. I believe that's progress. You know, you just gotta be you guys. You gotta be you know, not afraid. It's unafraid of work. You can't be afraid to put yourself out there. You're gonna learn and get better as you go. I looked at my old YouTube videos. Oh my God. My first video, I just got out of a swimming pool. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to sing after I just got out of a swimming pool. So if you're a singer, you should know that that's a hot mess, because I'm just like, your nose is stopped up and you're just a mess. My little weave was wet. And I decided to sing Beyonce and post it on YouTube. And then had to say, because people been asking me, girl, what nobody asking you for nothing? Them 3 little people on your text message. But I cut the camera on and I posted the video. And that was my first video. And I was literally singing Ego by Beyonce, looking a hot mess in a little bathrobe. Hey, same OG. I'm doing the same thing 10 years later. Who'd have thought? You are who you are. Like, money not gonna change. It only elevates and brings out who you are, right? So it's just funny because I was in my little apartment and I was like, I'm gonna sing Ego today, y'all. A mess. It was a mess. And I wasn't even worried when I posted. Like, why would you post yourself embarrassing? Like, that's embarrassing. But I posted it because, oh well. So if you want to laugh, go look at it. But you have to scroll all the way down. It's really a hot mess. Moral of the story is this book is $47, and we're going to be talking about marketing and sales. And you know what's really fun? For you to ask me questions. I love open coaching. I'm happy to open coach you guys and share what I know. I love business models. I love talking about putting yourself out there. How can you get seen, right? I love it. So yeah, I see all these Stripe notifications. Praise the Lord for Stripe. I see all these PayPal notifications. So you guys are joining. That's awesome. I was telling my friend too, I'm like, make your phone so that you only see like money income and, you know, don't worry about nothing else. You got a big ego. Such a huge ego. Okay, so. Okay, somebody sent a message. Thank you, I'm ordering. Good. And yeah, that's it. I think I'm done. I'm complete because now I'm getting ADD, you guys. I love that you guys showed up tonight. Do we like this nighttime thing? Should we make this a thing? Should we meet back here same time tomorrow? That's exciting. Your voice is a marketing tool. Correct. Because at the end of the day, go talk to 100 people tomorrow. I bet somebody gonna buy something. Shall we meet here tomorrow, people? You guys, if you have any questions, hit me up at lakeishamichelle.com. Instagram is ending. Yeah, hit me up at lakeishamichelle.com if you have any questions. I had so much fun hanging out with you guys. This is too fun, like for real. Absolutely love it. Yes, 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 love your energy. Curse, were you? They didn't read Song of Solomon. It's so juicy and still holy. Ain't it good? Solomon got his whole life. I'm going to do it too. Good, good. Super inspired by you. Thank you, Alexis. You guys make sure you subscribe. We'll meet here tomorrow. How about that? What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Yes, child. We'll be here. Bloop, bloop. Exciting. Okay, this was fun. I'm going to have some Cinnamon Toast Crunch and relax in my bed. I love you all. LakeishMichelle.com for any questions. Mwah.